What is up, everyone? I am Lovenji Gaming, and we are here with day number 4. There's only one match being played today, or one set. This is game number 1 of the first match. We've got a player we haven't seen before, facing off against a player we have seen before. Well, I haven't. My good friend Craig saw this player on my behalf, and we are back on Fensalir, and I'm getting a little bit of PTSD from this map already. Last time we were here, we were stuck here for an hour and a half. But anyway, playing as the red tribe in the red base. We haven't seen him play yet. It is Wildman. And his opponent. This player we've seen. I'm not sure whether they narrowly won or majorly won. It's really hard to say from the game that I watched over on Craig's channel. It is Pop TV Teleport. If you want to see that game, of course, you have to go on over to Pop TV. Nope, that's not Pop TV. It's youtube.com. The beginning. Craig will have the match between, I think it was Armageddon. I think it was Teleport and Armageddon. I can't remember who Teleport's opponent was. But it was Teleport and someone, and it was a game. I watched it first thing Saturday morning, and I had quite a chuckle. Welcome in, everybody. Ice, this is Teleport versus Wildman. We haven't seen Wildman play. Teleport we have seen play. Welcome in, Tyler.
Shoka.
Thank you for the subscription. That shouldn't be on in this in the tournament cast. Let's see if I can just get rid of the alert box, because whilst I appreciate your support, that shouldn't be coming up in the middle of tournament games. Apologies for that. So, we're just looking at players as they build their base on Fensalir. If you somehow managed to get to this point of the tournament without me describing this map to you before, it's a shithole, is the quickest description I can give. You can sort of see it's providing a demonstration for me as I talk. It is a map where the center raises and lowers at its own leisure. There are a couple of tricks you can do to prevent the land lowering back to water, but I think the main thing people remember most about this map is Bianca falling into the water every time she tries to attack you. Nobody's picked the shit Gabba map yet. Only on this map. Only on this map. Fensalir only gets Bianca on this map. Well, that's because this map is Fensalir, but you know what I meant. So, Wildman building. It looks like we've even got a little bit of dismantling coming in from Wildman there. A little bit of dismantling, not loads, but some increase of pop. We've got good row of defense being pushed outwards. Yellow has not applied the same expediency, and I forgot to turn the eye mod on for this match, but it's safe to assume that red probably going to be looking to attack the earthquake, and since yellow doesn't have a full defense up, these towers are basically meaningless, because yes, they'll shoot a shaman that goes near them, but a shaman doesn't need to go near them. Never mind, Wildman is going to go near them. Instead of going down here where it's safe, he's going to walk right next to them. Shaman in a hut. There's the earthquake with the blast trick as well. I guess it's the earthquake trick in this scenario, but red is still alive. The blasts are good. Red's still alive. Yellow also alive and healthy. Earthquake did do a decent bit of damage, killed quite a bit of pop. 2 huts down as well. Yellow throws out the Ghost Army, trying to get the red shaman. Struggling to finish her off, though. She's looking healthy. She's not even seeing stars anymore. There's another Ghost Army coming out for yellow, who is seeing stars and forced to retreat. Fensalir is doing what Fensalir does. Red is allowed to walk away with their life. So, interesting early aggression there. Like to see it. It's not the earliest aggression we've seen on this map. There was a certain incident where this map was a YouTube short. There's someone at my door. Bear with me. What have I missed? I bet it's absolutely nothing. I can see Red dancing around in the background. A couple of warriors coming out for our Yellow Shaman. Where is the Yellow Shaman? Has she gone and managed to get herself killed? And I wasn't even here. Intriguing. It looks like I missed pretty much nothing. A couple of warriors going to patrol at the front line for our teleport player. As Fensalir once again changes forms. You can even still see a little bit of dismantling going on back at home. Population's got to be growing for our Red Shaman now. If only I had the eye to see the difference. I would imagine it's a real thing. Here comes our Yellow Shaman. Going to be pushing forward. Is Red paying attention? Red wasn't paying attention, but the blast didn't really connect, so Red just rolls down a hill and everything is fine. Direct blast onto Yellow Shaman. She's in the towers. Can she get her Earthquake off? She does. Earthquake comes down, but she does die, but oh, it's a pretty decent Earthquake. In terms of destroying the defense, does get some huts as well, but now there's going to be a counterattack. Fire Warriors in huts is a nice choice. Like to see that from teleport. Fire Warrior again being cleared up nice and quickly. More Fire Warriors clicked onto the Shaman. The towers are empty. That might be all she wrote, as Red is now just going to push further in. There's one Earthquake. Do we see a second? Nothing's happened for a long time. There might be a second on the way. Look at the blasts fly. The warriors are dead. The Braves are falling. I think this is going to be a very quick game for Wildman. And there goes Wildman. Cleaned up with the blast. Bouncing back and forth between a million huts. Yellow hasn't quite called it yet, though. Definitely feeling the pain, however. So our Red tribe has begun training even more troops. Even more dismantling going on. A little bit too much dismantling going on. As we watch the Hut of Shame disappear into the Nether. Warriors being trained now. The damage has already been done. Good number of warriors into the base, and that will spell the end of our Yellow tribe for game number 1. I like the decision making. I think Red is showing that they are a competent player at the very least. Good amount of building. We're seeing some dismantling. We've seen some blast tricks. We've got warriors trained. The towers were filled nice and early. There's definitely indicators of skill coming from Wildman here. So they go. Stand at the front. Towers once again empty. No Fire Warriors in huts this time either. Our Yellow Shaman is hiding. She's in a hut again. She really likes that hut. Blasts come out onto Wildman. Follow up with a blast onto teleport in response. Both shamans injured, but neither seeing stars quite yet. Both shamans throw the blast. Blast didn't connect for yellow. Oh, the earthquake is good, but the blasts are missing. Yellow goes down. Blast didn't connect for red on yellow, then blast didn't connect for yellow on red. GG has been called. There's the surrender. And that's game number 1 done, and I forgot to fucking record it again. One of you's meant to be reminding me. What is up, everyone? It is Lovenji Gaming, and we are here with the second match of the only set for day 4 of the Invisible Cup. The Invisible Cup is a tournament where we conceal players' identities from one another, so they find it hard to practice for their opponent and identify their playstyle purely from what they're seeing in the games as they're being played. There is a second tournament sort of prize pool. There's 2 prize pools, one for the players, and there's a second one for guessing. The top 2 people who guess who our players are most accurately will win themselves prizes donated by Babbo. And there will also be the traditional prize pool for the players themselves for actually being good at this game. A dream only some of us can have. Anyway, we are here on Blade. This is an alternative 1v1 map to Yggdrasil. It's actually been played... It might have been played more than Yggdrasil by now. This is our 3rd time seeing it. Playing as the yellow tribe in the blue base. Down 1 game. It is teleport. His opponent playing as the red tribe, red base. It is Wildman. Wildman. No doubt Craig's favourite, of course. Looks like they're building reasonably fast. We're seeing a little bit of harvesting going on as well. Good to see. Braves being active, dismantling, occurring as building is going on as well. Looks like Fire Warrior Training Hut is coming down here, so nice and fast building here. There's some building going on for our yellow tribe as well. Bit slower. Bit more peaceful is our yellow shaman. Yeah, the guessing game gets people's. I've already shared people's scores once, and I'll do it again at the end of round 2. Strange combat there for yellow. Did get a couple of wildies there. Fire Warrior Training Hut coming up quickly. Theirs is on the front. Should a side actually occur in this map? This is going to be on the front. So if you've not seen Blade, somehow you've skipped over the other 2 times this has appeared in the tournament. There's a side door possibility here for both tribes. Otherwise, it's a slightly wider, slightly less long tom sort of path connecting the 2 bases. Both bases have high ground ridges that they can cover in towers and other miscellany. Fire Warriors being trained for Wildman. That's finished on the high ground as well. Doesn't feel like they need the defense. You could still get some towers along here as well. You gotta be careful when you're playing Populous. It may make you feel safe to build all of your towers here, 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 and here all at once. But each tower has 5 wood. That's 1¼ trees. So if you overtower, you find yourself running out of wood very quickly. But if you undertower, your opponent will show you very quickly the error of your ways. So there's a careful balancing act of knowing, anticipating your opponent's attack paths, anticipating how much mana they're going to have, so that you've got an appropriate amount of defense. Not too much, but not too little. Dismantling still going on here. Wildman dismantling up a storm. If you are new to Populous, you don't know the purpose of dismantling by taking the roofs off of these huts and then ordering them to be rebuilt. By taking the roofs off of these huts and ordering them to be rebuilt, it resets the green bar to the top so that the Braves produce instantly. And you can see, for a little bit of micro effort, extra Braves. Looks like the red shaman is coming in. Nice, well-placed blast. Going to kill a bunch of Braves. Lightning comes out for the yellow shaman, but she misses. The second lightning, however, that is going to get the kill. But that's 2 lightnings to kill 1 shaman. Does deny the earthquake, which is something. But not a great mana swing for our yellow tribe. They will get some mana from Wildman based on whatever Wildman was charging, which will probably be the second earthquake. We had a ghost army push from Wildman. Not quite able to get Wildman in there, but hey, blasted about 3-4 Braves, so a little bit of population damage. Dismantling still continuing. You may notice this a lot for players as well, choosing which huts they dismantle. Dismantling the ones closer to the front lines is considered better, not only because it keeps your vision close to the front line. Example here, you can see what's coming. But also, these are the most vulnerable huts. If yellow was to come down here, the furthest they probably get is about here with an earthquake. You can leave everything back here to upgrade while dismantling everything up here. And it's a nice little division. We can hear the screams of warriors. Swords held high. Shouts and cheers. Another lightning coming out for our yellow shaman. Missing the target, but the retaliatory light. I see a road! It's such a shit spell. Oh. We've seeded a road from Wildman and another one! Oh, I think we're getting a little bit of BM out of Wildman. 2 roads to lower the hills that the towers were on, but the towers are still standing. Oh. What a stupid attack. The warrior's going to get into a fist fight with the shaman. The intervention of the tower is actually going to mean that the warrior emerges victorious. The red shaman goes down. He is pushing forward territory, though. A couple of warriors. Nope. A single warrior is going to get into this tower, empty it out. But look at all these fire warriors. These huts have got fire warriors in them. These towers have fire warriors in them. Tornado coming out for our yellow tribe shaman as she is bullied by a couple of fire warriors. She really wants to get those tornadoes off, however. She's ignoring the fire warriors to do so. Oh, she almost goes into the water. If that was Babbo, he'd have flown the extra pixel and he'd have been swimming. Can confirm that teleport is not Babbo. Blasts coming on the front line population, clearing up a little bit of it. Not a lot of bit of it. Little bit of it. So, good defense. As you can see, Wildman is continuing to just add layers of defense. Going to make a counterattack even harder to execute. No defense on the side quite yet. Wood, going to be a problem. A little bit more active harvesting needs to go on as these upgrades start to come in. It looks like there's a lot of trees, but Braves in 1.5, they are ravenous. And they will kill everything they can. Lightning comes out for the yellow shaman, does not find the mark. A couple of warriors moving to the front line, going to serve interference and deal with any pesky fire warriors. No, they've just both been clicked on the shaman. There's the erode. The lightning comes out, however. But the yellow shaman got killed by the erode. What a trade. This is a stupid game. It's going to last 2 hours because Wildman is trolling. So Wildman wants to win this game with erode only. Can you delete that for me, Bella? Please and thank you. Thank you very much. So, a couple of real braves sent to the front line. Not entirely sure what their purpose was. Probably getting wood, actually, to try and construct. The yellow shaman is alive, however. Tornado being used on the front line tower. The lightning from the red shaman is good, however. Why did she stop? I don't know. It's a question for you, mate. Lightning comes out for Wildman. Going to empty out a single tower. Are we going to see some devastating erodes, or are we actually going to see a real spell? Oh, she's getting bullied by fire warriors. There's the erode onto the high ground. Takes one hut. One whole hut. And the second erode gets another hut. You gotta remember, erode is more expensive than earthquake. And yellow can just replace the buildings that they have lost from that erode. It's such an awful spell. A little bit of a fun trick slash gimmick. For those of you who played a lot of single-player Populous, you're familiar with a lot of strong spells. But the spells are actually ordered by their mana cost, if you ever want to know what costs more than what. You don't need to know the exact values, but they're actually ordered by their mana cost. So Blast and Convert, they cost the same. Then you have Ghost Army, then Swarm, and so on and so forth. Going from left to right. Yellow Shaman stood still at the front line, throws out a lightning. Red Shaman saw some flames but didn't die. Depending on who you are, that was grid theory or not grid theory. Ghost Army comes down to distract the towers as red warriors. A single red warrior engages an army of yellow warriors. I'm not entirely sure what I'm seeing in this game. It feels like red is just significantly better than yellow and is trolling. Two warrior training huts for our red tribe. Now, I can only think of one pro that likes to troll bad players with erodes. They are currently in my chat. And that's all I'm going to say. That's the only hint I'm going to give to this stream chat. Another tornado coming out. Ghost Army comes out to distract the towers. Meanwhile, Red Shaman actually launches a retreat. Fire Warrior is being trained. Yellow is training a lot of troops. We've even got the second Fire Warrior training up. Yellow is just all in on how many troops can I train. Another tornado coming out. Looks like this is a 0 earthquake game for our Red Shaman. Whoa, there's the punch. The combined push with the Fire Warrior shot. Shaman goes for a swim. That's what you get for casting spells willy-nilly when you're in combat with warriors. But be careful of those pushes. Every combat in Populous begins with a push. And every time you cast a spell, you actually reset combat. So it begins again with a new push. Confused Fire Warrior there. Yellow Shaman is looking to push forward. Looks like red is trying to build towers on the front line. Yellow doesn't seem too interested in denying it. Oh, never mind. The warriors are going to get the dirty job. There are red warriors in position to try and deal with them. But the shaman being around is going to make that very difficult. Look at the surging of red forces. And by forces, I mean 5 fire warriors and a warrior. And a brave. He is rather brave to take on a man with sword, using only his fists. One Punch Man, he was not. Nice blast from the red shaman is going to kill their own warrior, but leave the yellow one intact. Red shaman dancing backwards and forwards. Does red even have any spells? We've got a swarm coming out for red here. Lightning mist, lightning mist, lightning mist. Blast didn't connect. Lightning mist. Erode in the middle of the land. Isn't going to do anything because it's in the middle of land. Erode is awful. This is not revival. Oh, there's an earthquake. We've got a real spell. The yellow shaman did go down, however. And a real earthquake has come out. There goes a fire warrior training hut. Teleport is very chatty. Looks like we're going to be seeing good game very shortly. Another erode. Again, not going to do anything because it's in the middle of land. Well, that sucked. Sorry, says Teleport. Good luck on the next one. TY, GG. Good manners being exchanged by the players, which you like to see in tournaments. Keep people coming back. And Teleport has surrendered. That is the end of the game.